Royal Mail train cuts through the darkness of rural England, carrying what its crew has no idea about, £3 million in cash. Tonight, 15 men intend to take all of it, without firing a single shot. Months earlier, a career criminal named Bruce Reynolds assembles a team. His age? A source deep inside Royal Mail, a senior security officer whose name was never revealed, who tips him off. On a specific night, a coach called the high-value package carriage will be packed with post-bank holiday cash, 12 times the normal amount. And, crucially, the alarm-equipped coaches will all be out of service. The replacement coach has no security system at all. Reynolds brings in a second gang, the South Coast Raiders, experienced train robbers. Together, over 15 people rehearse every detail. Their goal, stop the train, take the money, vanish in under 15 minutes. To stop it, one man tampers with a signal at Sears Crossing. He covers the green light with a glove, connects a red light to a battery, and waits. When driver Jack Mills sees red where red should never appear, he does exactly what any careful driver would. He stops. The gang moves fast. The assistant driver steps out, finds the trackside phone line already cut, and after another calculated move, and is immediately seized. Ooh, Mills resists. A robber strikes him on the head with an iron bar. He's knocked unconscious. Two coaches are uncoupled from the rest of the train. Then, the first problem. Their retired train driver panics at the unfamiliar controls. They have no choice but to revive Mills and force him, injured and bleeding, to drive the train to Brydego Bridge where a truck waits below. The gang breaks into the HVP coach. 5 staff members are tied face down. What follows is almost mechanical. 120 of 128 mailbags, each stuffed with banknotes, pass down a human chain into the truck below. 2.5 tons of cash loaded in minutes. Then they drive 45 minutes to a rented farmhouse called Leatherslade Farm, where they divide the money for roughly £150,000 per man and play Monopoly with real notes. But one robber had told the tied-up staff, "Don't move for 30 minutes or you'll be killed." That single instruction told police exactly how far the gang could have driven. Officers calculated a 50-kilometer radius and searched it. A local tip led them straight to Leatherslade Farm. There, among the abandoned mailbags and the hastily repainted truck, they found the Monopoly set, still covered in fingerprints. Because most of the gang had criminal records, Scotland Yard matched the prints in days. 14 of the 16 were arrested. The judge called it the robbery of the century and handed down 30-year sentences. 2 were never caught. The substitute train driver and the Royal Mail insider, whose identity remains unknown to this day, Jack Mills, the driver they assaulted, never worked again. He died 7 years later, still carrying the effects of that night. Brydego Bridge still bears the nickname locals gave it, Train Robbers Bridge, a near-perfect crime. Undone not by clever police work, but by a single careless sentence and a board game they forgot to wipe clean.